this recently. We've been doing group leader training, but considering where we are today, we've been through some tough stuff here recently. I wouldn't say tough for some people, but it's been an emotional roller coaster as far as our economy goes, given the politics and things like that. There's been big emotional responses either way. There's even been new social media launched. There's been a lot of things going on that could create confusion enough to be negativity and distraction to keep you from what you're focusing on. So what I want to do today is I want to give you 5 tips to finish strong. That's 5 tips to finish 2020 strong. And I know that 2020 has been a big challenge for a lot of us, and we want to finish it well. We want to come out ahead on this thing. We're in the 4th quarter. We can win this game, and I want to teach you some things that we can do to make sure we win. Okay, so first thing I would say, well, here's the topic. First thing I would say is remember your why. Why did you get into this? Why do you do what you do? Why do you focus on what you focus? Because if you're not operating with a purpose for the service you provide or the products you sell or anything like that, then these distractions that are happening can actually create depression in you and things like that, where you just want to shut down, you want to internalize, you want to pull back. And it's really easy to do that in November and December of any year, okay, because you've got holidays coming up. And the pushback that I see from people in sales and marketing roles is they say, well, nobody wants to hear that. Everybody's gearing down for holidays or something like that. Well, let me tell you this, every day that you're not selling is every day that you're not selling. You've got to be willing to not make money on those days, to not get new clients, to be able to sit and relax and watch TV and stuff like that. Okay, on the weekends. But if you start doing that during the week, if you start cutting back your hours, if you start losing traction in your momentum with prospecting or marketing, where are you going to feel that? Are you going to feel that in November? Are you going to feel that in December? No, you're going to feel that in January and February, and it's going to create a lull or a lag in your progress into 2021. Because usually transactions don't happen in your market unless you're retail or something like that. But for 3 months after you talk to clients or customers. So we want to make sure we are doing things now that will generate for us progress, momentum beginning in January. So remember your purpose and why you're doing this. And if you've got some ideas or comments or anything like that, please feel free to share them. Let us know you're listening, okay? So we've got 2 comments right here. Oh, good morning. Good morning. Glad to have you on the show. Oh, glad you're on, Heather. My purpose is to help entrepreneurs win at business so they can have more time freedom for family and for creating a meaningful life. I love that. I love that. I'm all for the momentum. Very good. Thank you. And so that purpose is so crucial right now, because without it, you're just drifting. If you're drifting, you're going to hurt yourself. You're going to hurt your business. You're going to hurt the people that work with you, work for you, or even buy from you. So remember your why. And if you don't understand, if you don't have a good focus on that, I've got several books that I want you to read. Okay, so I'll put those in the comments later, but focus on your why. Now, refocus on productive activity. What activities are productive for you? Is being on social media productive for you? Well, some that market on social media and need the constant interaction, yeah, that could be important, but I think there's a way to manage that time. Here, Heather, my wife, is a digital marketer, and I watch what she does for people, and she schedules their social media posts and things like that. Frankly, I'm not that good at that. Okay. But it's one of those things that you can manage time that you spend on social media, or even, let's say, if in-person events were back open. I think a lot of people could fall into this trap of being so busy, being busy, networking and things like that. Maybe they're not having the conversations that they need to convert prospects into clients and customers. If they're just going out networking and they're not having their one-on-ones and trying to have those conversion conversations, then they're just busy being busy. So if we could refocus from just general emailing and social media and in-person events and all that kind of stuff, make sure even when you go to those events, even when you're on email, even when you're on social media, that you're doing productive activities. And if you want to, I would say go to your growth group and ask what active productivities, I'm sorry, what productive activities are you doing right now in your business to help you grow and finish strong in 2020? That's a great question to ask. And I hope that we see some interaction there. In fact, I'd love for you to put some in the comments here. Let's see. Oh, greetings. Glad to see everyone. Glad to see you. Oh, Heather, right. Busyness does not equate to prioritized productivity. Keep that in mind. So we want to make sure that we are doing the right things in the right time. You've got less than 60 days. You've got less than 60 days to finish the year strong. If you were to throw in the time actually spent on holidays for travel or just disengaging on your own, you may have less than 45 days. And that's not much time, So if you look at the progression of your sales cycle, of your marketing cycle, where are you in that? Don't let that fall off. Okay, back to this. So redirect negativity and distraction. Now, considering here we are in the week after the election and the election is still not finalized and things like that, I'm seeing the stock market skyrocket today. I'm seeing all kinds of confusion in news reporting and things like that. All of that is negativity and distraction. And I have been victim to this before. In the 2008 and 9 market crash, I watched CNBC all the time. And I just was looking for something that would help me figure out how to direct clients or something along those lines. But you know what I wasn't doing? I wasn't talking to my clients about what they needed, and I wasn't calming them or anything like that. And that cost me. And so I want to just speak from experience in this. Redirect negativity and distraction, because social media can be a distraction and can produce a lot of negativity. So can news channels, or let's just look at distraction. If you were to pour yourself into, let's say, college sports or college football or something like that, and that's all you talk about, or it could be guns. You love guns and you just go to the range and shoot all the time and all that kind of stuff to not think about what's going on. You have to ask yourself, are you doing what it takes to finish the year strong? So that's my question for you. Got another comment. I love this reminder to redirect negativity and distractions. Yeah, it's use it. Let's see. Re-engage your market. Now, here's something else to consider. Your clients and customers are facing negativity and distraction right now. They are probably challenged to finish the year strong. Some of them may be disengaging and thinking like what I was saying, what I've heard people say, well, nobody wants to talk about that right now. They're gearing down for the holidays, things like that. Who can you be? You could be the encourager for them. You could go in and say, what are you going to do to finish the year strong? Right? But let's go back to your product or your service that you provide. Re-engage your market. Go talk to your current customers or clients. Go call them. See where they are mentally, emotionally, physically. They might be fighting COVID. You don't know. So go ask them. Go see what they need to finish the year strong and help them find what they need to finish the year strong. Let's say they don't need any of your product or service to finish the year strong. What can you help them do? You know people who can help them grow. You know people who can offer them ideas, can ask them good questions, can help them develop a plan to finish the year strong. You can plug them into those people. You can help them grow. That is what you could be doing to re-engage your market. Now, let's say you don't necessarily want to focus on your clients or customers. Turn to your peers, right? Turn to your peers within 3 million percent, outside of 3 million percent. Go and re-engage your market. So even if you're not looking at direct prospects or your direct customers and clients, go to your referral generators and see what they need. Help your referral generators grow. Okay, so re-engage your market. Now, here's something that a lot of people probably don't consider. Reward your progress. If you reward your progress, that makes you, that's an emotional, it sets up a habit. Okay, if you can reward certain things that you do, it creates a habit where you want to pursue that reward more. And so if you would set that up as a process and reward your progress as you have it. Now, it's going to look different for different people, right? It might be being able to buy something, for yourself at the store or something along those. It might be a dinner, but set for yourself goals that you would like to accomplish. Now, here's something that I started doing just for myself. It was kind of in how I was 3 million percenting other businesses, how I was rewarding my referral generators, is I would also set goals in my mind for those that I was mentoring. And I would try to maybe help them grow so much they had to add an employee or do some things where maybe we got them a 90-day marketing plan. And this isn't even while I was, this is while I was I was a financial advisor and had my practice. I was still trying to think this way because that was rewarding my referral generators, and they tied that success to what I had helped them with. And so it rewarded my progress and their progress simultaneously. So if I could just encourage you to start thinking along those lines, but reward yourself for that progress. I think sometimes, especially if you're in a high stress business that takes up a lot of time, I think it's easy to pour yourself into that and become distracted away from your spouse or away from your kids or away from your health. Okay, so reward your progress in your health by, I don't know, going have an extra workout, or going work out more, or going to do more outdoors, or going to different things with your spouse, having an extra date night or something like that. But just try to reward your progress and just think along those lines. Ask your growth group what they think, what that sounds like to them, and get ideas there as well. What questions or comments do you have on what we could do to finish strong? I want to really encourage you here. I'm launching a one-day workshop, and we're going to start it in December, and I'm going to hit all over DFW. I want you to take advantage of that because you get to go for free. But this will be a special opportunity for you to invite people to this event. And I'm going to compress a full growth group cycle, 3-month cycle, 6-meeting cycle into one day. And I'm going to train for 30 minutes, and there's going to be small group breakout for 30 minutes. And I need you there. I need you at those events to help facilitate the small groups that we do. Keep in mind, you're getting to come free. So in doing that, it's also going to give you opportunities to meet more people, but also to finish the year strong. We're trying to set us up. We're trying to set not only 3 million% up, but each of your individual businesses up for major success within January, February, March of next year. And we'll continue that throughout the year of doing this type of thing. If we can maintain our in-person events and things like that. So right now I have scheduled for Garland on December 3rd. I'm looking at December 9th for Frisco. I may have some East Texas dates coming up, but I want to make this a big deal. People are hungry for these in-person events. People are hungry for FaceTime. So I want to make sure we're giving that to you, but also set you up with opportunities to go and meet new people and begin that mentorship process. So I appreciate you being on the show this morning. I appreciate your interaction, your engagement with us. Let's keep the conversation going in the comments. So feel free to ask questions in the comments. I want to go back and answer those. I'm going to give you some book ideas in the comments. So make sure you come back to this to take a look and see where we are in the conversation. And let's just keep that going, and we create momentum here. We create momentum with each of these transformer training calls into the next call. So join us next Monday at 9 a.m. where we'll be helping you grow more and helping you finish the year strong. We'll talk to you soon.